Hi, I'm Dale Ross with Team Ross Squared. Currently, I'm the only developer participating in this hackathon, but I do have my team that grows and shrinks as time progresses. I'll draw the bloopers here because I don't have much time to change this because submission is in 12 minutes. So my team currently consists of myself, Art Forte, who's a designer, Ibrahim Suaga, who is a mentee, Jonathan Martinez, also a mentee in code, but by himself, he's a UX UI designer. Keaton, who I worked with previously, and Hyan, who I worked with on my first job at Management Control System, and also Tracy and Anderson, who now participates as a managing director, working out the specifics of that integration. So that's my team, and the hack will be that I coded this weekend is primarily a teaching platform. It's called Whiteboard.me. I intended to include, and if I do have the time, to include Ring Central, Cisco Spark for the room capabilities and messaging, and blooper here. But currently the only integrated thing is Telestacks. This is the Node.js project, and to start, you intended to teach math, science, history, and I guess some history eventually. To start, we go ahead and we log in. Log in over here, and then to start, the math board is the only implemented thing. In the future, we'll have different classrooms that we'll be able to create and interact with using the communications APIs and interactions for quizzes, just tutoring sessions, one-on-one tutoring sessions, multi-person tutoring sessions, classrooms, and so forth. So to start, we click go now. We go over to the math board. And this should be an interactive math board, so multiple persons should be able to connect to this math board based on the room ID and participate. So we should be able to say draw a 5-pixel, and this was an open source board. I intend to maybe replace E equals MC squared. And should be able to erase, clean, and also save this away. Maybe save this to Evernote using an integration that I did see one of the providers APIs that we could persist content away. So for example, we could join a Team Assist call, and this would start the video right here that I'm currently doing. I guess this is some kind of inception. And then over on Firefox, I could also log in. To the math board, and you also see it's the same math board. There's currently one room, but we should be able to create multiple rooms in the future. And I could join the Team Assist call, and then I should see both room participants, myself and Pi, who was also the same as I. And also in the original classroom, we see this here. So what we should expect is that in the future with Ring Central, we should be able to dial in with this. Didn't have as much time as I intended, also the amount of team members I intended to have with this. Using Tropo, we should be able to have quizzes where we're submitting responses via text messages, maybe for a classroom. And with all the data transfers that we'll be able to do for file uploads and everything else you need in the classroom. Sharing screens, which Team Assist also provides and should be able to implement soon as well. So it's essentially a teaching platform. I also intend to teach code online, so this could probably be an interactive form, but I intend to create courses online. I also ran into a very good friend who I spent some days with, Mr. Rami Kutena, who's a very smart guy. This is his little personal page. 10 seconds to go. I guess we could look at his journal 4, 3, 2, 1. Crazy guy, good friend, teammate.